Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Don Frost, and if you caught the beginning of Unknown Horizons 25, you may have realized that we made our game-changing announcement. Axis is finally having a tag team division, and with that, brand new tag team championships. Now, I did say before, September 25th at day one of Catchpoint, we will be seeing new champs being crowned that night in a 4-team ladder match. So how are we going to determine this? Well, over the next few weeks, we'll be having qualifier matches. 4 qualifier matches with 8 different teams. If we have more teams, we'll figure that out. Do not worry. But for the time being, 8 teams in one-on-one matches. The winning teams will get to go to Catchpoint to fight in the ladder match for the titles. So far, all the different teams we have the House, we have teams like the Race, we have teams like Infamous Anarchy, we have teams like the Primetime Samurais, and much, much more. So stay tuned for further announcements on who will be facing who in the qualifying matchups. But that's enough for me. Travis, I'm going to send it back to you for the rest of Beyond the Horizons. You got a lot of people to interview, so best of luck, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beyond the Horizons episode 7. And what a show we have had. New champs almost all across the board. Special debuts, some very big surprises as well. A lot of stuff went down, and to kick things off, we had a tag team championship being announced, and with me right now is one man who is looking to go after those tag team titles for Infamous Anarchy. Please welcome Adam Rage.
Hello, Travis. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing well, and of course, I mean, you and Alexander Storm, obviously, you've been one of the oldest tag teams in this company, so I'm sure you're both going to want to be in that tag team ladder match.
No, of course we do. I said it before. The day we get tag team titles into Axis, day one, they will be around the waist of Infamous Anarchy, around your gatekeepers, the men who should be respected and admired around here. Something that still seems to be an issue, but I'm not going to get into that. But, the tag team titles would be really great to be around us. After all, me and Alexander have shown that we respect it. Respect it maybe more than some of the new people like Grace who have came in. Respect it heavily more than the likes of Primetime Samurais and some of the other teams who have come along within Axis themselves. I mean, then again, when you're 2 gatekeepers looking to make Axis look respected and put Axis on the map, you kind of need to put your best foot forward no matter what you do. Wouldn't you say that, Travis?
I would definitely have to agree. If you wanna show yourself, you gotta step forward. You gotta step up. That's how it is in Axis with the massive roster we have now. That's kind of a wake up call to everybody. If you want the spotlight, you gotta step up to it. We can't just give it to you.
No. It's either step up or step aside. So what I've learned since being here in Axis. And it's what Storm learned. It's why we came together and formed one of the greatest bonds, I have to say. Just the best bond.
I'm actually wondering what was the whole purpose behind the formation of Infamous Anarchy? Obviously, you two did start out in the Lethal Lottery, but overall, what led to you two staying together as a unit?
Good question there. Good question there, Travis. You see, after the Lethal Lottery, and dare I say, maybe even a little bit before, we had just kind of looked at each other. Yeah, sure. I'm a insane lunatic who comes from the United States. Storm is one of the best pure strikers to ever grace us from England. But we realized we're both cut from the same cloth. We both deem and admire to have respect from our peers and from the rest of the Axis locker room, from the fans of Axis. We demand it, and we don't get it. We had both realized that also we have set a standard bearer. Anyone new that has come into Axis have fought either me or had to fight Storm, especially Storm, who started in the what's the name of that tournament? The New Horizon
The
Gauntlet,
New
right?
Horizon Gauntlet, yeah.
Yeah. So we both realized we kind of had set from there. I started as an OG and worked my way through, trying to earn being Ace of Axis. Couldn't do it. He made it. He went through the New Horizon Gauntlet, failed, and then him and I just kind of bounced off each other a bit. Had a match here and there. We both fought some of the newer guys who were coming into Axis. Come around Lethal Lottery. We saw that, holy hell, we work like an actual tag team unit, more so than half of the other random guys that tried to come in here and tag. So we decided, right then and there, Infamous Anarchy was the way to go.
And I feel like it's
that.
definitely been probably one of the more successful tag teams so far. And obviously, with all the new tag teams coming in, with all the new signees coming in, why do you feel you and Storm should be the inaugural tag team champions at Catchpoint?
Oh, it's real simple. Not to try and discredit the rest of them, but tenure. It's all about the tenure. And me and Storm have been here the longest. Sure, we may not have teamed the longest than the rest of these teams, but we've been here longer. We've been demanding the respect since day one of being here. And what better way to get respect from everyone than to show that you are the inaugural champions? Put yourself in the history books there, Travis. That itself is an award. And I damn look to get that award for myself and for Mr. Alexander Storm, whether we have to take it by force or we earn it. Best of luck to anyone that wants to try and fight us, because we're putting them maybe 6 feet under, could be 12 feet. Freaking knows!
Well, is there any last words that you have before we send you off and go to our next person?
Yeah. I got one more thing. I don't need to fucking get your doctors evaluated. I'm bandaged down here. I hurt like hell, and I'm pretty sure there's a conspiracy because still, where's the respect for me and Alexander? We demand respect. Give us the respect. We are your gatekeepers. You should respect us. You should honor us. Don't boo us. We're here to help Axis and help it thrive. Put it on the map. Please give us the respect, Travis. Do something. Just help us get respect. Come on. I can't do that.
I cannot do that, man. That's all on you. But thank you for your time,
God
Rage.
damn it. Fucking Mark.
Well, thank you for your time,
Travis.
Rage. And now, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, 2 members of the infamous Young family. Please welcome both Cal Young and the new #1 contender for the Hybrid Combat Championship, and also one half the Primetime Samurais, Leon Young.
Travis, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Kyle. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
So, we'll get to you in a moment, Kyle. Well, with Leon, it's been quite a day so far for him. First, the tag team championships are finally brought into Axis, and I already know Leon and JJ Calderon are looking at that, thinking that they should be the first ever champions. Before I even get to the hybrid championship situation, since that's a little bit complicated right there. How does he feel about the tag team scenario?
Honestly, from what I've been able to gather with this whole thing, from what we've kind of been discussing after hearing the whole tag team situation coming up, the whole thing is that Leon kind of feels like if he and JJ get the shot to go into that match, they have the best shot at winning it, considering. So when I remember mentioning the Lethal Lottery, remember who won the damn thing? Leon and JJ. They got through the entire rest of the group. They won the Lethal Lottery.
That
Should be
they
no problem
did.
to win the tag titles.
But at the same time, Lethal Lottery was random people. This one is fully fledged tag teams.
That's true. But honestly, I think they can adapt. That's what me and my wife always taught all of our students, even our kids, just adapt to every situation that comes up. If it happens to be something like these lethal lotteries, or if you do good, if we do go into these matches with someone you and not know the best, then just make the best of it.
Well, moving from one title to another, this is a very, very personal situation to say the least. So, Leon, of course, defeated Dakota Wheeler in the UWFI rules match to become the number one contender for the hybrid championship. But the man he's going to be facing is his partner's cousin, Huey Blunts. How is Leon, like, what's his mindset right now knowing that?
Well, if you didn't see what he said, he's pretty confident what he's gonna do, but you gotta be thinking there's probably like a little bit of him that's thinking, what's JJ doing? Considering for JJ, it's probably him being split between essentially his cousin and his tag partner. But that's not my thing to worry about. It's Leon's thing to hash out however he decides to go about it. That's his business, not mine.
Well, going from Leon now to you. You were in the scramble match earlier, but obviously it wasn't the way you wanted it to end. You did get distracted, and Sanchez slipped away with the victory literally right behind you.
Yeah.
But going off of this scramble, what's your mindset right now, and what could we expect next from you?
Honestly, I'm just gonna try to at least get myself situated and get myself going in the right direction. Like, yeah, sure, the scramble didn't go the way I wanted to, but there's nothing else that you saw. Then, well, you saw I can take a hell of a beating from even if it's just 5 other guys staying in the ring alongside me. Some of the best competitors we have here. We have Zach Sanchez, Adam Rage, Alex Surefire. I went toe to toe with all of them, and I'm still here right now. So I'm not laying in a hospital bed. But honestly, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out the right place to go. Whether it's go for a goal, or if I just decide just to go off and find someone to challenge.
Well,
if it's non-time.
Well, whatever's planned next for you, Kyle, I'm wishing nothing but the best for you. And as for Leon,
thank you.
Best of luck in that hybrid championship matchup a few weeks from tonight. 99 Problems Part 2. You got Huey one-on-one. So I'm wishing you the best of luck, man.
I just see Leon behind me. He's got this big old grin on his face.
Yeah, I could tell. The kid's happy, man. I mean, I don't blame him either. And also, there is one person that we haven't heard from in quite some time. Is there any kind of update on Akira? Possibly?
Honestly, she just keeps to herself for as far as this whole thing is concerned. She'll figure a way to make a statement eventually. I can't really speak on what she wants to do because that's not my business. It's hers.
No,
it's family business, but still.
That's fair enough. Well, to all you guys, whatever's planned next for all of you, best of luck.
Thank you.
And now, moving to a division that has been talked about for a while, and we had a big shakeup tonight with the debut of one Matsuda Tanaka. He will be facing off against Jay Mamba at Lone Star Showdown. And now, regarding the High Speed Championship, though, I did want to bring in a man that has been pretty successful lately, And I feel like I want to know where his mind's at right now, what he has planned next. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on in the Toronto Wolverine, CG.
Hello there, Travis.
How's it going? How's it going, man?
Oh, I'm doing fine on this dandy day.
Well,
How about you?
I'm doing well, and of course, over the last few weeks, you've been pretty successful. You've been racking up these wins, and I gotta say though, with the high speed championship situation, with the next title up with the next title challenger up for grabs for Mamba, it seems like Don Frost is looking to give Mamba probably the biggest challenge he has had yet with how long he's held the title. What was your reaction to seeing that?
I mean, it's not. I'm just gonna be completely honest. When Tanaka came out, I mean, sure, everyone was shocked or whatever. I was a little bit as well, but afterwards, I was just like disappointed, and not in a bad way towards Tanaka, because obviously he's a very talented individual. It's more kind of towards Don in a sort of way, because let me just say something. Uh, I've been building myself up over these past couple of months, and whether if I won or lose, I've just displayed how I've always wanted to be treated, and Don knows that. But the problem is that every single contendership match I've had for that title has always been in a multi-man match. It doesn't matter if it's a four-way or if it's a six-man. It doesn't matter. So seeing it, I'm just here wondering, am I ever going to get my shot at that title? You know, do I just sit here at the back of the line, or do I just wait?
Well, obviously, I'm not the one that books the shows. I mean, you'd have to say that to, oh wait, he's actually okay. Look, Travis, just sway right there. Look, CG, I know you want a one-on-one shot. That's what you're saying. You're not even saying
Yes.
you want to go for the title. You want to actually have a fair one-on-one contendership match. I completely understand that. We have a lot of people who have been itching for a shot at that championship, and at the same time, Mamba's been holding that title for a very long time. I didn't just decide to have Matsuda challenge him for the championship. Mamba personally requested that he defended the title against Matsuda next. Once Matsuda had to stare down with Mamba, Mamba went straight to the back and he told me, make the match happen. Give me Matsuda at Lone Star Showdown. And that's when I told Travis, hey, confirm the match. Champion requested it. We're going to make it. But I understand that there are people like you who want to contend for that championship. So I have an idea. You want a one-on-one shot, and there was a match that I saw you in before that I was honestly really hoping would be a one-on-one match. So at 99 Problems Part 2, you're going to be in the number one contenders match against a man that I think you have plenty of experience with. I'm going to have you in a number one contenders match. The winner will get to fight for the championship at the happiest wrestling show on earth. It'll be you against the Wicked Assassin, Zach Sanchez, in a number one contenders match for the high speed championship. How's that?
That's fair. That is excellent. One last thing before I leave. I would like to address the champion.
Floor is yours.
Mamba. Stop ducking. Face me. No, not don't face me. But when I win at 99 problems, you ain't running from your nightmare that started about 3 months ago. I'm coming to claim that title. Have a good day.
Well, from one man to another, please welcome a man who was unsuccessful against Travis Baker tonight, but still definitely put on a hell of a performance. Please welcome Brandon Alexander.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How have you?
Not in the greatest mood. I'm gonna be honest right now. It's bullshit, honestly. Because there are so many people who work in this house. Excuse me.
You're good, man. I think might have had an unexpected call of some sort, or just some mic issues, technical difficulties. Gonna give Brandon a little bit of time because I'm not sure if he's gonna be good yet.
Thank you for following.
I actually have to do something.
Shadow
so
Chief, thank you for the
I'm-
follow.
I am sorry, but I will send out a document of what I feel is wrong. I do apologize.
No, you're good, man. Take your time. Take your time. We'll just move on. All right. Well, unfortunately, we weren't able to get to Brendan Alexander, but we do have a man here that will be main eventing Axis 99 Problems Part 2. He requested it. He was waiting for it. And he even had a bit of a workaround to make sure the match got accepted. Please welcome the man who will be main eventing 99 Problems in a 30-minute Iron Man match against Midas, with the #1 contendership for the Titans Championship on the line. Please welcome Angel Perkins Harris, APH.
What's up, y'all?
Well,
How y'all doing?
how's it going? So, I'm just gonna get straight to the point on this. You requested the match with Midas. He declined it first, and then you wanted to make it a #1 contenders match for the Titans title. What I totally understand why you had that stipulation added, but what was the whole reasoning behind wanting to have one more match with Midas?
Oh, simple. Right or wrong. I don't think any competitor is happy with the loss. I don't think anybody is. They notice that they made a mistake and they want to correct that. In the wrestling business, that's quite easy. The thing is, I messed up, so I thought I can make it easier on myself to fix that wrong. Because deep down inside, I know I can beat Midas. I've done it twice. I can do it again. However, let myself go once. And I messed up and he got the W. So I offered him one more match. I say, come on.
Well,
We can entertain the crowd one more time and we can give all these people what they want. But he declined. So what do? I upped the stakes a bit. Since he felt like he didn't have anything else to fight for, might as well give him something, a little bit more incentive. But that's not going to change the final outcome. The outcome will remain the same as it has been for 2 times before. No rest for the wicked. My hand raised after I demolish him in, I don't know, 10 points. It may be close, I don't even care. The only thing I know is at the end of that 30 minutes, at the end of that night, my hand will be raised, and I'll be heading to championship glory. Well,
Well-
Midas, we'll pick up the pieces and try to figure out what's next.
Well, of course,
Anything else you gotta ask?
of course, tonight we did see a brand new Titans champion being crowned, Tristan Silva. So, obviously, beforehand it was Barmore, but now whoever wins will face Tristan Silva at Lone Star Showdown. Does that change your mindset at all
Stop.
going into 99
Stop.
Problems or
Stop.
Lone Star?
No, it doesn't. It does not. I don't. What is it? What is it with everyone thinking that just because the title changes hands, that changes the mindset of a person? Look at me, right? Look at me in baseball, right? Champions change every year. Does that change the mindset of other teams to try to go after the title? To try to go after the World Series? No. Same with any sport. Champions change. Does that change a person's mindset to go to be the best? Of course not. Whether it was Barmore, Silva, or anybody else in this division, it didn't matter. Silva's a champion. Congrats to him. Pretty sure Barmore's going to ask for one more match against him, which he has all the power to. But even if he doesn't, and it's only Silva I got to go through, that's fine. It could have been him. It could have been Jay Jones. Hell, for all I know, Psycho Jade could have jumped to the men's division and won the title herself. I mean, after what I saw tonight, she has the capabilities.
I mean, the titles can be
So?
intergender.
Exactly.
They can be won by anybody.
Exactly my point. So that's why I have this open concept of it doesn't matter who's the champion. It doesn't matter who's on that mountaintop. The only thing that matters is that they'll be knocked off by yours truly. I made a pact that I would win that championship a long time ago when it first got announced. That's why I was the first one to come out to that ring once Midas announced that he would be a part of that match. Because I need that championship. And nothing's going to stop me from getting to it. So whether it is Midas, Silva, Barmore, or anybody else on this roster, the mindset doesn't change. The grind doesn't end. It's not any bullshit no more. It's only action. And the action will be me becoming Titans champion. Anything else you want to ask me?
I was just wondering if there was any last words you had before we sent you off to the next person.
Nope.
God damn it.
That is all.
God damn it. Well, that was APH, and of course, we will be seeing the new Titans champion Tristan Silva up next. Well, not up next, but we will be seeing Tristan Silva very soon. But up next, we actually finally got a response from Psycho Jade after the heinous assault on Jess Price after the scramble match. Jade turning her back on the fans, and we finally have an explanation on why. She says on Twitter, "People are probably wondering why I attacked Jess Price tonight on Axis. You want an answer from me? Fine, I'll give you one. All the new signees you signed into the company are getting more chances than me. I wasn't going to sit around and let Jess steal away my spotlight. You think I'm going to let this tough cookie run her course through the hallways of Axis? No. I'm not some person to sit and wait for something to open up. I do what I want to get what I want. So I hope my attack opened your eyes, Jess. You never want me as your enemy. People who have faced me in the past have faced their consequences, ended up losing to me. You can try your hardest to defeat me, but in the end, I will make you crumble." Those are the words from Psycho Jade after her assault. But, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our brand new Axis Titans champion. We kicked off the show with the Titans championship, and we kicked off the show with a new champion crowned. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him in. The Kaiser Lion, the new Titans champion, Tristan Silva.
Hi, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. It's Jimmy.
How's it going, Silva?
Oh, it's been so long. It has been so long. This is my first. You know what? This is my first appearance. His first appearance on Beyond the Horizon.
I believe
This is my
so,
first
yeah.
Appearance. I had not been on this in a long time. This is like my first stopping. Yeah. But man,
Yeah, and now you're holding the Titans championship. How are you feeling right now, man?
with every fist and every knee in my body and in my soul, I sat there, came in this with a mindset to win. I didn't sit there. I wasn't going to sit there and just. I might have looked like I was showboating. Yeah, I heard what you said, Jay Jones. But yeah, I looked like I was showboating in there, and I might have been overconfident. But I was deciding. I was deciding throughout this whole entire matchup. This whole entire match, I felt all the energy around this whole entire building. Every single fan that was out there. Hey, hell, even my wife was at home watching this matchup. My kids watching this matchup. And I'm not gonna mention my little brother. Yeah, he was also probably watching this matchup too. But anyway, nothing about him. This moment was coming to a grand finale. Me and Barmore tore down the house. We ended up almost killing each other, but in the end, I came out as the Titans champion. And boy, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of the chapter.
Well,
Hey.
I do have to ask this. Your first title defense will, unless Barmore wants a rematch beforehand, your next title defense will be next month at Lone Star Showdown in Dallas, Texas, against either Midas or APH. So, I'll just say this right now. How you feeling about the matchup between them? And if you had to choose, who do you think you would want to face for the championship?
Well, God, really to tell the truth, I'm always expecting any competition that comes my way. I mean, on one side, you got Midas, had a lot of history with, had a lot of battles with. We had faced each other before, like outside this company. And hey, I might even want to face him again. I might want to challenge him once more, just for old time's sake. But see, this is all about the new generation, and APH, he's part of that new generation. See, I kind of see a little bit of myself in this kid. Now, granted, he got the same hairstyle as I do. I mean, we both got dreads. So, he's cool and I'm cool. And we know all that. But I see a lot of talent in this kid. So I know that he's going to give it all he got in that matchup against Midas. They might kill each other for 30 minutes and they might break each other's bones for 30 minutes. But at the same time, I know he's going to do it. So whoever comes out on top, I'm all up for it. If it's APH, I'm all up for it. I heard what he said. He's very confident in him. But say I ain't gonna go down and fight. I'm not gonna sit there with him. I'm just gonna keep going and going and going until I sit there and win. Or even that, or even sit there and test you out. But see, I'm more likely just willing to hit you with the Kaizen and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and give you less than 100%. I'm going to give you everything. And that's all I got to say about that.
Well, before we send you off, any last words?
Yeah, I got one little special shout out. You did. I know you was gonna do it. You in there. You sat there and knocked that man down. You know he's trying to sit there and hit you with so many slams and hit you with a man ball. You still knocked him down. You knocked that man out. You put him down. You sit there and press him. I can't believe you now got an eighth of Axis champion. I'm proud. Man, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna go just on the room. I'm gonna go. Peace. Bye. Bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we are able to possibly get him, let me just check very quickly. Do we have Chase Adkins with us?
Go to the next person. I got to bring some stuff in.
Oh yeah, you're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time we're gonna be seeing her on the. This is the first time we're gonna be hearing her on Beyond the Horizon. She won in very sneaky fashion the women's scramble match tonight, and of course, I know that she's got a lot to say, especially regarding the Sage Sisters. Please welcome 1/3 of the Sage Sisters, China Sage.
Hi, how are you?
How are you, China? It's first time on Beyond the Horizons. How's it feel?
I just want to. I don't want to come in here as the heel persona. I just want to come personally as China Sage. So I've been in this community for years. I believe I started 2017, and I knew that coming in this community as a Black transgender woman, I knew it would be harder for me to grow. And I always strive to do my best in character and behind the scene. And my one goal was just to get my name out there and become the same status as anyone who wanted to be successful or to do their best in cause. And I put my best into move sets, themes, anything that a call needed, promos. I worked for years, and I dreamed of this moment of me finally being on a platform where it's my name is being known and no one doubts me anymore. And a few months ago, when I first debuted with my sisters and exes, we just, we thought that it was just going to be an in and out experience, but we ended up winning, and we knew that we wanted to do more in Axis, the company. So we did go under the shelf for a few months, and when we came back with full force. I believe that I am undefeated. With me being 3-0.
I believe so. I mean, I can't really recall a time where the Sage Sisters have lost a matchup. Probably the Lethal Lottery, but that's the Lethal Lottery. As far as any other show, I don't think there's been anybody that's been able to stop the Sage Sisters, which is saying a lot.
Yeah, we just really wanted to prove who we are, and we could be the status. We can be the Christy Redding, we could be the Amelia Sky, the Ashley Rain, but we wanted to do it the natural way. Not saying that those three didn't do it the natural way. We just wanted to, start at the bottom and, work hard, just promo until we got there. As for the title picture, I do believe that I am far for now from the picture, but that doesn't mean that I won't get a shot or that I won't, assert myself in the picture soon. But I just want to say that I am here and I'm no longer the underdog.
Well, obviously, congrats on winning the scramble match tonight. It was a little bit sneaky of a win, but you got it regardless. So congrats to you on that. And I'm being out of character right now because I wasn't expecting that. I really appreciate all that you just said. I wasn't expecting that at all. That honestly did catch me off guard, but I'm really happy to get to know that you were able to get to give the company a chance, and we were able to help make the Sage Sisters who they are today. And I think I can speak for everybody. I'm very much looking forward to what's next for the Sage Sisters and Axis Wrestling.
And that we will get to you about. Thank you.
Well, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. If we're able to, because otherwise, if we're not able to, then we got to get to the main event. Are we able to get Chase here?
I'm here. What's up?
All right. How are you, Chase?
Not too bad. It was a great show tonight.
Yeah, and of course, you did try your hardest before, and so far, seems like even though you're having a bit of a rough start here in Axis, you are trying to get your footing here. What's your mindset at the moment?
My mindset, my mindset is like basically what you said. Just try to find my footing, see where I belong, in the sense of who I can take on and who I cannot. Who do I think I can go up against in Axis? And then when it comes time, what title I think I should go for? Because yes, I accomplished my goal. I made a promo about this recently and how I kind of tease it's like I'll show up here in Axis and go after the Ace of Axis world title. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop. Yes, I reached my goal of 10 world titles with capturing the GTT Warlord title, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop.
Shout out to
No.
GTT, by the way.
Hell yeah. The wackiness of GTT.
Gotta love them. And apparently, they shared some of the GTT juice over at LGF. Apparently, I don't know what happened there, but apparently it was kind of spooky. Anyways, back to you. Back to you.
But yes, down the line, I'll focus on what title I'm on. There is some sort of a dream match of mine that I would like to work for, to work towards.
Well, let us hear it. Who is there? Anybody that you would like to face on the roster?
There is one man. I know he's currently busy right now. He has this huge match coming up soon. He refers to me as a smartass from time to time. I'm talking about the one and only APH.
I mean, we are still a few weeks out from 99 Problems, so I mean,
True.
who's to say we can't possibly
Hold on.
have that? Oh,
Hold on. Number 10. What are you doing, mate? What are you
What?
doing,
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't mind facing you at some point. So it's been kind of a dream match of mine in the back of my head, you know?
You know what? I understand. It's just, you're kind of catching me off guard here a bit, man. You could have told me back in the meetings. But, you know what?
What was the point of doing it behind closed doors when I can make the announcement here on Beyond the Horizon?
You know what? You're right. And I hate you for it. So I'll tell you what.
You hate me
If
for
Dawn
so
Frost
many
doesn't have
things.
anything booked for me next week, and if I do believe you don't have anything to do next week, why not? Let's do
Why
it.
not, indeed?
APH versus Chase Atkins, one-on-one.
all right.
I, quite frankly, am looking forward to it.
Okay.
Just, Chase, before I leave you, there is one thing I want to tell you. You are my buddy and you're my brother, and I love you to death. But I am going to treat you like I treat baseballs. I'm going to smash your head into next Sunday.
And
I hope
you don't think
you
don't think I know you would do that? Like, I know
Oh.
from experience for so much. Like, once you step between those roads, doesn't matter if you consider someone a brother. one of my greatest rivals. I consider a brother. But yet, when me and him step in those ropes, we throw that out the window. We beat the ever living hell out of one of another. And if I think for the slightest you're gonna hold back, I'm gonna hold that against you. I'm gonna hold that against you because, to me, frankly, that would be disrespecting me, almost as a competitor. If you're holding back, who do you think you are holding back? When honestly, that's Wicked J's thing. Wicked J, you can tell when he is not actually trying in a match.
You know what? Hopefully the Pingu Order can survive this 1 week.
Well,
You're on.
gentlemen. I hate to interrupt you, but I actually did just get word from Don Frost, and it's official now. This Tuesday night, with the debut of Access Wrestling live on Tuesday nights now, we will be seeing Chase Adkins taking on APH one-on-one. This Tuesday night at episode 26.
Ah, that's perfect. So, regardless of how this matchup goes, I just hope the Pingu Order can live with me after what happens.
I'm sure it will.
Either way. You know how this goes.
Well,
I'll see you next Tuesday.
well,
Yep.
Nope, my brother.
No.
thank you, APH, and Chase. Who's behind you right there?
Oh, that's Wicked J. Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, yes. It's me, Wicked J, and I can just, it's such great. It's really great to finally be here.
Well, I mean, it's great to have you. I mean, I wasn't even ever told that you officially signed, but welcome to
That's the best
Access.
thing. That's the best thing. It's when you don't tell people about a certain someone, that's when the surprise really, really kicks in. And ooh, just the ovation I heard when I came out in that multi-man match. It was so sweet. Hey, just you calm down. Relax. I'm not here to do anything to you. You're just an interview man. I'm not gonna hurt you. All right, you relax now. Are you relaxed? Hello.
Yeah, I'm calm. I'm calm.
Okay, good. I'm making sure. See now. There's so many people here in Access that I would give my full attention to in a match. Yeah, it's just like what my mentor said. Yes, it's pretty obvious when I don't really care about a certain someone that I'm facing. Because to me, I feel like they wouldn't give me the fight that I want.
Well,
And that's all I'm really looking forward, is just a good fight. Wins and losses, yeah. Titles, yeah. I don't necessarily care about those. If I'm in a title match, then yeah, I'll see it as a title match. But down in the center of it all, I just want a fight.
Well, is there any particular person that you're looking at that you would want to fight against?
Oh, like I said, there's many people. Many people. But I gotta admit, one that kind of... It's hard to say which one actually catches my eye, but one there is one person, and that's the one who got the victory, the pinfall over me in that multi-person match, and that is Josh Oliver, that underdog.
Oh, well, I mean, like, not to try and upset you, but I think right now he might be a little busy with not only the gauntlet but also a returning Cody Storm.
Oh yes. I saw all of that. I'm a very, very patient man. I can wait till he's done with the gauntlet with that. Whoever you just said, I don't really care about them.
Well, at the same time, there is a possibility that we could also see you in the gauntlet. I mean, we did see Chase Adkins in the gauntlet before. I mean, there is a good possibility we might see you as well.
No, possibly. No one really knows how anything goes. Life is unpredictable, and that's how I just live my life. I don't dwell on anything. I don't worry about anyone, anything. Because I've learned not to trust certain people. I only trust those that I know I can really trust. So, like I said, I'll patiently wait. I'll patiently wait till Joshy Boy is done with his little squabble. In the meantime, I wouldn't mind a rematch against the Toronto Wolverine CG.
Oh.
See, he was a fun opponent back at the Ultimate Fight event. I almost had him, but he got the upper hand at the end, so at some point, I wouldn't mind facing him again.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But before we head to the next person, do you have any last words?
Yes. Consider Axis part of my mad world, my asylum in my head. I will do things that will upset people. I will do things that people won't like. I may cross the boss's toes from time to time, but that'll just all be in good fun. I mean, he wouldn't sign me if I wasn't gonna have some fun.
Well, Wicked Jade, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun. Don't. You can relax more since I'm leaving. I know I kind of put you on edge. It was it the face paint? Was it the face paint? I mean,
I'm not sure, but either way, thank you for your time.
Oh, you're very welcome. Goodbye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Wicked J as well as Chase Adkins. But okay, a little bit calm now. Going to one of the biggest moments of the night. A moment that is still being talked about to this moment. Matsuda Tanaka making his surprise debut for everybody to see. I mean, it was a moment that nobody had expected, but sorry, still trying to calm down from what happened. But Matsuda Tanaka made it very clear what he wanted, and the man that is with me right now went straight to management after the face-off and requested the championship match be made. So it is now official. Matsuda Tanaka will challenge for the high-speed championship against my next guest. Please welcome Mr. J Mamba.
Sup?
How are you, Mamba?
Fused, ready, a
Well,
lot of emotions.
well, first off, before anything else, I just want to be the first to congratulate you on the upcoming 100 days as the high speed champion. How does that feel?
I feel humbling. Back when I debuted in season 1, like, if you guys remember, season 1, I did not get a win. I was
That
on,
is
like,
true.
I think the biggest losing streak in Access at that time. But it all flipped around once Culture Shock came around. And I beat PK King, and I moved on to Secret Show, and I won the High Speed Championship. Two of the most surreal moments of my life. And I defended against three of the best. The longest reigning Horizon Gauntlet winner this year, Gustav, just tonight. Wait, I hope your knee's okay. I didn't mean to hurt your knee or anything. I hope you're okay, Gustav.
I mean, it was a very hard fought battle between the two of you.
Yeah, he's gonna be champion soon.
I can
And
imagine that, but of course, right now, you're the one still holding the title, the iHeart. But I think what a lot of people were talking about regarding that match was what happened afterwards. And that is the man known as Matsuda Tanaka making his Axis debut. It has been announced that he has signed pen and paper, and you apparently, from what I heard, you went straight to management right after the face-off and personally requested that you defended the title against Tanaka. Of
course I did.
Is there any reason behind that?
Of course I did. I've been wanting to fight him since he appeared at Ultimate Night. Ever since he tag teamed up with Christie, I've been watching him. I didn't think he would actually debut, but I'm not unfamiliar with Matsuda. We faced about 3 times, 2 times in singles matches. The one thing that always gets me is that 100% of the time, he always pins me. In the tag match, he pinned me. 2 singles matches before, he's pinned me. That's the one thing that's been bothering me for so long. I cannot beat Matsuda Tanaka. And it's hard to say.
So, basically, what you're trying to say is you didn't mainly request this match because you just wanted to defend the title against him. It sounds like you wanted this match because you wanted to prove something.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
well,
it feels like it's a lot more than just the championship at stake.
yeah, there's a lot. There's my pride, there's of course his pride. There's a lot. And it's one of the biggest shows of the year with Rumble and stuff. I don't know what he's gonna do at Lone Star Showdown. I've never faced him in this big of a match before. I've seen what he can do in big matches, and he always goes crazy. So it's gonna take a while to prepare. I got a month.
Alright. Well, obviously, before we get to our next person, I did also have something else to ask you. Of course, if you did hear earlier, a number 1 contenders match was made for 99 Problems. CG will be taking on Zach Sanchez one-on-one. Let's assume you are able to retain the championship against Tanaka, which, in all honesty, with what's been going on, it definitely does not seem out of the realm. It does seem like it's something that could possibly happen, given your recent track record. So, if you had to choose one person, if you are able to retain against Matsuda, who would you want to defend that championship against next? Between CG and Sanchez.
That is a very good question, and I have a very easy answer for that. CG. I've been wanting to face him ever since, well, we were in the final 2 of the High Speed Championship match back at Secret Show. He's proves that he can be a threat to the title, and I'm hoping he comes out with a win.
Very simple question with a very simple answer. Well, before we send you off, Mamba, is there any last words that you got to say?
Tanaka, see you in Texas.
Well, thank you, Mamba. And now, before we head on to our main event, we do have one final guest, and with what had recently happened after the women's scramble match, of course, congratulations to China Sage on winning that, but much like the high speed championship, a moment that a lot of people were talking about was what happened after the scramble match with the assault from Psycho Jade on Jess Price. And we already heard what Psycho Jade had to say. And even though she also left her response on Twitter, she is here right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on in one tough cookie, Jess Price.
It's an honor to be here and everything, you know.
How's it going, Jess?
Could be better, you know, after what happened after the match.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, with you did well in the scramble, but obviously, what happened after the match was, in my eyes, it was uncalled for with what Jade did to you, just assaulting you after the match, and her reasoning behind it was obviously from how I read it. She was signed a while ago, and she didn't give that many opportunities. And then we had the whole new wave of signings, including you. And I guess she took offense to that, thinking that the new women signings like you were going to just fill in her spot. How you feeling about what happened with the attack and her response?
Well, the thing about it was unexpected on my part. But the thing about me signing here, I've only had about like 2 matches so far. One of them being my debut, the other being the scramble match. It's like you could have done something about this earlier, before I was even signed. But you choose to go after me because, what, I'm an easy target and all that? And I'm new? Well, just because I'm new doesn't mean I don't have anything to prove here. I have a lot to prove, and I want to be able to do that. And if it means going through her, then so be it.
Well, obviously, I mean, and I'm saying this from experience, from everything that I've seen from her. Obviously, knowing your history, I know that you've faced many big opponents, but Psycho Jade, when she goes after someone, she does not stop until there's only one person standing, and that's her. So, I mean, are you absolutely positive that you could be able to handle Psycho Jade?
Yeah, I'm prepared for anything that could happen. That's what you have to be when you're facing someone who's not only bigger than you, but could have a strength advantage. She can give it all she has, win or lose. I'm going to be going at her with everything I've got.
Well, hang on a sec. Okay, so I just got word. After what had happened, I just got contacted by the owner, Don Frost, and he's saying that he wants to give you the chance to get payback on Jade, and at the same time give Jade her opportunity to prove her point in a sense. And he wants to have the two of you face off next month at Lone Star Showdown.
I'm fine with that. What she did tonight was uncalled for. And if I'm able to get my chance at quote-unquote revenge, then that's what I'm going to do. She's gonna learn why people call me the one tough cookie. It's not just some useless nickname. It's because I'm tough and resilient against opponents that may have that advantage against me.
Well, Jess, before we send you off, before we head to the main event, any last words to say? Any words to Psycho Jade or possibly the rest of the roster?
I guess I'll be seeing you at Lone Star Showdown, Psycho Jade.
Well, thank you for your time, Jess. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment everybody's been waiting for. We had 3 new champions crowned tonight, one of them being Tristan Silva. We already spoke to him earlier. Another one being Sophia Jones in the main event. Congratulations to her. But one man who has had quite the journey from the very start of Season 1, from his debut all the way to now, Unknown Horizons 25. He has finally reached the top. He is now the brand new Ace of Axis. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the new Ace of Axis, Die Hard Rob Kamen.
I just had to get that out.
Hey, let it all out, man. It's your moment.
Sorry if I blew your ear out or something, but I'm sorry to the guys in the back.
No, you're fine. No, it's like I said. It's like I think it might have. I think the microphone might have not picked up everything, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not asking you to repeat it, but like I said, let it all out. It's your night, man. You are now the new Ace of Axis. How you feeling right now? I mean, that's probably a dumb question, but I need to know how you're feeling right now.
I feel very, very, very accomplished right now. If I'm being totally honest, I'm feeling very accomplished, Travis. and as far as this bottle in my hand, don't worry, it's sparkling grape juice. I don't drink. My wife doesn't allow me to drink. So don't worry. Kids, if you're watching, it's not champagne. Daddy's not drinking. It's fine. But, yeah. I said what I was going to do, and tonight I did it. I freaking did it. I proved my doubters. I proved my critics. I proved my haters wrong about me here at Axis. And if you'll allow me the time, I'm going to go for a long time, so you might want to buckle up here.
Hey.
But if you have any questions beforehand, ask them now, because I feel like ranting right now.
Hey, no questions here. You're the champ. You're the brand new champ. I know you got a lot to say, so floor is yours, man. I'm just gonna mute my mic. I'll let you have the floor.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Not to be that guy, but first and foremost, I gotta thank God for first and foremost allowing me to exist. He knew from the beginning I was gonna be a warrior. He knew this. And I grew into the warrior you saw tonight. That's number one, first and foremost. And I definitely have to thank Don and the rest of management here at Axis for giving me the opportunities that I have earned and that I have capitalized on. So Don, if you're listening, thank you for first signing me to Axis, and for number 2, for believing in me all this time. I said I was going to let you down, and I didn't. And I will never let you down for as long as I have this belt over my shoulder. I still can't believe I'm the Ace of Axis. Which brings me to the next thing I want to do. As much trust as I've talked to this man, I got to give it to JJ Calderon. JJ, amiguito, what can I say? You're tougher than I give you credit for. You didn't hold back. It just happens to be I had a little more in the tank. Just a tiny bit more in the tank. And it's true, you don't really have a rematch against this title, but you're going to get other titles, man. You have that potential. You're going to be a star in Axis if you haven't been seen as that already. You have that potential, my man. I see a star in you, and I saw it in you tonight. So I have no doubt you're going to get another championship here in Axis. So thank you, JJ, for giving me possibly one of the greatest matches of my career. Next, speaking of my doubters, my haters, I want to address one. I'm not going to do that. I'll just call him by his professional name, Psycho G. He's had a problem with me from the very beginning. Ever since he and I both signed at the same time. I remember him just before we debuted at Beyond the Horizon, or the New Frontier, rather. He said that I needed to prove something to him. As if I've never proven anything to anyone, as if I need to. Especially to a man like him who constantly bashes everyone he deems unfit for this company, let alone this business. He thinks I don't hear those words, but I did. I heard every word he said about me. I don't belong in this business, he said. I don't belong in his roster, he said. Well, gee, you saw what happened tonight. Have I proven myself to you yet, as if I ever needed to? And by the way, Gerald, next time you speak to me or speak about me, put some respect on it. Or don't even mention me at all. Excuse me one moment. Excuse me. I gotta take a sip of my cerebrotorial grape juice here.
Y'all good?
Man. Well, just please sponsor me, please. But getting back to the subject at hand. Getting back on track here. In thanking people, I also want to thank Huey Blunts. In addition to JJ Calderon for taking his little jabs, telling his little jokes about my age and everything else he wants to use against me. I said in the contract signing, and I meant every word, that if he held back for 1 minute, I would put his cousin on his back. But JJ gave me a fight, as I said before. And Huey, you and I were both from Jersey. So you know better than anybody how tough I am. So my question to you, to G, and to all of my haters, all of my doubters, all of my critics, I have one single question. It's a very simple question. Do you believe in Rob Kamen now? Do I have your attention now? Do I have your respect now? Because if I don't, I'll just keep fighting to get it. And lastly, I have to thank, before I even thank them, I have to thank my wife and my kids back in Tampa, Florida, who even now are watching this and even saw my match. Thank the 5 of you. You, Gia, my lovely wife of the past 6 years. My sons, Joseph, Dante, and Cayman Jr., my daughter, Miracle. Thank you 5 for being my #1 fans. You believed in me when nobody else did. Especially my little princess. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your encouragement. You 5 keep me going. I love every one of you. And speaking of love, I got to show that same love to all the Axis fans, not only at Axis, but all over wrestling. All of my fans, all of my Caymanites around the world. I just want to reciprocate the same love, the same support that you all showed me over the years. It took me 11, almost 12 years to get to this place, to get to where I would get my first championship on a major stage. And without the Caymanites, Rob Kamen would not exist. So this title reign is for all of you. That's the Axis staff, that's the fans, that's the guys in the back. I want to make all of you proud of me, and I will proudly hold this title with the prestige it deserves. And that is not just a fact, that is not just a guarantee. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute. And to tie this up in a big red bow, before I do that, gotta take another swig here. Wrap this up with a big, bright red bow. As far as my reign as Ace of Axis, me. It has begun.
Cayman, congratulations. And I'm sure we'll be finding out who's going to be your first challenger in the coming weeks. But until then, take time to celebrate, man. Tonight's your night. And hopefully we'll see you again very soon in the ring.
By the way, shout out to my cousin Tristan Silva. Thanks for those kind words, man. You and I are going to celebrate. You and I are going to celebrate tomorrow. You already know.
Well, Cayman, thank you very much. And that will do it for Beyond the Horizons. Just a reminder to everybody listening, as well as people in the call right now, Axis is moving dates. We are moving from Saturdays to Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. If I work that day, 7 p.m. instead. And we got a lot in store for you for the premiere episode on this Tuesday, episode 26. We got a lot for you already confirmed. We got Chase Adkins taking on APH. Cody Storm returning in the New Horizon Gauntlet to quote-unquote reclaim the spot he never lost. It'll be Cody Storm against Josh Oliver in the New Horizon Gauntlet. Who is the true leader? Be sure to find out. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot more matches that we will be confirming over the weekend, so stay tuned to the Axis Twitter. And until then, my name has been Travis Marks. Thank you for tuning in to Axis Unknown Horizons 25, and thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Horizons. And we will be seeing you this Tuesday night for episode 26 of Axis Unknown Horizons.